welcome Nicolas Cage.
How you doing?
Well, understatement's the watchword tonight.
Oh, hang on a second. My mic, darn it. All that physical activity just took my mic off.
You did a bit of that in Wild at Heart when you're dancing.
Sure did.
All those karate kicks.
Heck, I'll just hold it.
Yeah.
You know, I'm sorry about that. I just had to get off my chest. You know, I was a bit wound up back there, so.
Were you worked up?
Well, I was just a little worked up.
Do you get carried away?
Well, I don't know if I get carried away. I just sort of have a good time, and, you know, you invited me on your show, so I'm just going to have a blast.
A blast, eh?
That's right.
Do you find that kind of thing loosens you up just to do a handsprings like that? Because I do that quite often.
Do you?
But
Do you?
before we start, I don't do it then. Me and Harry.
I wouldn't doubt it, because you know who you remind me of? You remember the TV
Arnold
show?
Schwarzenegger?
No, The Avengers.
The Avengers.
Remember Mr. Steed?
Diana Rigg, I remember.
Diana
that.
Rigg and Mr. Steed,
Yeah.
The Avengers. Give it up for the Avenger! All
Thank you.
right.
That's me. Now tell me about you. Let's talk about you now, Nicholas.
Oh, sure thing.
Because time's a wasting.
Yeah, I got you.
Wild at Heart, first of all, it's your new movie. And it's. I have to say, I saw it in black and white because my video machine is not working properly. And I thought, oh, it's arty. It's done in black and white. But it's in full color, actually. Isn't
Yeah, it is, yeah.
Yeah. And it's an extraordinary movie.
Yeah, well, thank you.
Yeah, and you're, again, I'm not big on sycophancy, but you're great in it.
Well, thanks. You know what? This leather's really hot.
Yeah. You're sorry now.
I gotta tell you something, guys. My mic isn't working. I hate to do this to you, Terry, but Mandy gave you a T-shirt.
Yeah.
And,
You're not going to give me, no, don't, you're going to give me your snakeskin jacket, aren't you?
No, I gotta give you my Wild at Heart T-shirt because I'll just put this jacket
It's a
back
big night
on.
for me, I can tell you.
Wild at Heart.
It's a big night for me. Tell me how you started in the acting. I mean, is that what you always wanted to do?
Well, you know, when I was 6 years old, I used to watch the TV, you know, and
Yeah.
I used to wonder how those little guys, like me right there, how I got into the TV, how they were talking like you know. And I tried to figure out ways of getting inside that TV set. So that was the first time I really wanted to be an actor, I think.
Yeah. You have been quoted as saying that if you hadn't been an actor, you'd be dead now.
Well, you know, maybe I was a little bit far-fetched. I guess I had this need, you know, to do kind of crazy things, and maybe if I hadn't become an actor, I used to like the idea of robbing banks.
Yeah.
So at least now I don't really have to rob a bank. I can just do it in a movie. Safer that way.
But if you wanted to, the guys and I, we'd go out and we'd help. If you want to
Really?
get it off your chest, we'll rob a couple of banks.
You want to go rob a bank with me?
Well, they're all closed now. We'll have to wait
What
until
time?
Tuesday.
You get off work soon?
It's a
or-
bank holiday, so Tuesday.
Okay.
Okay, we'll make a date.
All right.
See, you've come over here to get away from all the excitement, or are you going to work here? Or what are you gonna...
No, I came over here to go on your show.
Oh,
Yeah.
you see?
You see?
People still care. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, what age were you? I mean, you're now 26.
Right.
You've been acting since... you were...
Since I was 16, 10 years.
You didn't go to acting... You didn't go to acting school, though. I mean, would you say you're a natural actor?
Well, there was this story. I used to get beat up on the bus a lot. I went to a correctional school for juvenile delinquents, and I wasn't a big guy. I was 10 years old. I got kicked out of school because I was, you know, the class clown, coming up with pranks and whatnot, fried grasshoppers in people's egg salad sandwiches. And I used to get beat up on the bus every day. And then I was Nicky Coppola. That was my name. So one day I went to school, and I dressed up, put my cowboy boots on, put my black leather jacket on, put my sunglasses on, and said I was Roy Richards. And if you mess around with my cousin Nicky Coppola, I'm going to kick your ass. So after that, they never screwed around with me anymore. So that was really my first acting experience.
Coppola couldn't have helped you as a name, could it?
Well, you know, when I first started out, I was 16, and there was a guy named Eric Stoltz, a young actor, who was working on a movie with me called Fast Times. I'm sorry, man. I just that workout over there
I know,
got me
yeah.
really hot.
Yeah. Well, it's warm in here tonight. A lot of the
happened-
audience have taken their vests off.
What
as well.
happened to the London Fog? There's the London fog.
There is no
Where's the
London.
Rain?
There is no London smog. But it's the Clean Air Act,
Anyway,
1933.
yeah, he used to make fun of me because I was Coppola's nephew. You know,
Yeah.
Godfather lines and Apocalypse Now lines. And after that, I just said, I really don't need it. So I changed my name to Cage.
Yeah. And it's worked out very well for
Well,
you.
thank you.
Your versatility is quite extraordinary, if I be serious about how you act for a moment. I mean, you were terrific in Moonstruck, which is the last thing I saw you. And then in Wild at Heart, how do you get into two different roles like that? You seem a physical kind of person. You get into things physically?
Yeah,
Is that
I
how you
do.
work yourself up to it?
Not as much as I used to because, I do have a life to live. And when you start living the part of a crazy psychopathic killer, it can get you into trouble when you go home to your girlfriend. So,
Didn't Richard Gere tell you off when you were making Cotton Club?
yeah, he said if you do that, you'll have about 3 more movies left in you. But, so I quit.
So you've
doing it.
quietened down, have you?
I'm much quieter.
Well,
can
you
tell.
are. You seem a quiet guy.
I'm very quiet. I'm quiet.